On this episode of Wolf Tracks, we'll take a walk in the shoes of a South Kitsap High School student as we learn just some of the many things the school has to offer. We'll stroll along with Herman Meier as he gives us a taste of AP classes. We'll work on our split step with the girls' tennis team as Kinzie Hunter shows us just what they've got. Then we'll dance it out with Megan Murnane and Jasmine Hope as they take us back to the Mr. SK pageant. Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Wolf Tracks. I'm Kylie Thomas, and I'm a student here at South Kitsap High School, along with 2,300 other students who attend this school on a daily basis. To some, South may just seem large and crowded, but with all the opportunities it has to offer, South is perfect for its students. Let's take a look at the academic life of a South Kitsap student. Many honors and AP classes are offered, giving students every opportunity to succeed. Herman Meier shares with us one of those classes, AP Chemistry.
In a world where many students would decide to take easy classes and just skate by, a select group of students have chosen to push themselves. They are the students of AP Chemistry. AP Chemistry is just one of the advanced placement classes offered at South Kitsap. These classes are much harder than their normal classes and offer a test at the end of the year to earn college credit. But how hard is AP Chemistry?
The tests are really hard, but it's nice because we have the curve that helps us out a little bit if we don't do as well as we hoped. And the class, we have a lot of work and there's a lot of material to learn.
Coursework, it's not hard. It's basically just do homework from the book and, it's fun to learn.
The homework load isn't too much to where it's overbearing, and the tests aren't that bad because they're on a curve. But if you don't do your homework, the tests can kind of be a bear for you.
Laboratory experiments, or labs, provide an in-depth look at concepts discussed in class. These labs are helpful to gain knowledge using a hands-on approach.
The labs of AP Chemistry are they're fun. They're a way to explore new concepts.
I like the labs because we get the hands-on experience with all the chemicals, and we learn how the formulas we use apply to everyday life, and we get kind of like that hands-on experience.
Labs are really fun. You get to learn about many different things, how things work. You get to learn how to handle dangerous chemicals, blow stuff up.
With every great class comes a great teacher. AP Chemistry is no exception. Mr. Zimmer teaches not only AP Chemistry, but regular chemistry as well. His guidance and support is what makes the students in his class so successful.
Mr. Zimmer's pretty cool. He makes the classroom feel like really friendly, and it's a nice atmosphere. And he doesn't push us too hard unless we need it. We need motivation. And he really tries to help kids understand and learn a new concept.
Mr. Zimmer he's a great teacher. He's really understanding, so if you're having trouble with some topics or anything like that, he's willing to help and explain the topics. We've had students come in the day of a test, not know what to do, and he's understanding and coping, willing to cope with that and set back some tests for the right reasons.
All in all, AP Chemistry is a class that is not only intellectually challenging, but also a lot of fun. Students will enjoy great hands-on experiences, a terrific teacher, and lessons for the future.
For those students that struggle with academics, South offers essential tools to help them power through school. Take a look as Austin Fritz follows a group of students attending a speech therapy class.
Ever wonder what happens to students who are shy of talking with others? A group of these kinds of people, some autistic, meet in the SK guidance office to get some help how to interact with people every Thursday.
Well, actually, all of the people in the group know how to talk. Sometimes they let their temper get away with them and don't think before they say things. So what we do in our group is we talk about appropriate ways to talk to other people.
These students come here to talk about themselves and the things that challenge them. They can use their knowledge of emotions to help themselves in their future life.
Well, I think I would say try to find something that you're passionate about, that you really enjoy, and if possible, try to work in that field. If you enjoy what you're doing, life is going to be much more fulfilling for you.
They can also help their friends in many troubled situations. Some students express themselves what happened throughout their daily lives.
Before spring break started, I got to go to a car show.
Ooh. I went to 2 stores, and that'll be Albertsons and the other store.
All kinds of students always have something in common that troubles their lives: emotions. Roughly, some students throughout each year come here to get some help.
Well, we usually range anywhere from 8 to 15 people.
40 or 45 students.
Well, we've had about 3 or 4 from our particular classroom each year. I think we're running around 9 or 10 right now.
Sometimes these students lose eye contact with one another while talking. They also have trouble how to speak correctly. If there's another student like that, these teachers will support them before they get out of high school.
I think if they weren't required, I'd certainly ask them and certainly make it an open invitation for them to come.
I would encourage them to come and hope that that person would find the zone to be a safety zone for them and a place that they could go and talk to other people and find friends that will listen to them and help them along with their social skills.
Many students have destinies and always have a friend in themselves. They always have many possibilities of expressing their emotions to many people, and this class always helps students realize that. That's how this class works, expressing their emotions.
You got a friend in me.
Having the essential tools is the key to success. The same principle goes for sports. Our girls' tennis team took this idea and ran with it, literally, as they went into their season ready to dominate. Follow Kinzie Hunter as she breaks down the fundamentals of our girls' tennis team.
Girls tennis is truly sweeping across the courts this year. The 2011 girls tennis team here at SK have gone 5-1 so far this year. Their hard work and determination plus their teamwork has led to many victories for these young lady wolves. But getting this far is not as always easy as they make it look. This scoring system is unique and hard to follow.
It starts off in love, you both have 0-0. The first point is 15, it goes 15, 30, 40, add in, add out, and deuce, and then game point. And you keep track by flipping the cards. First game, you play a set of 6, and you flip the cards up to 6, and you do 6 3 times. And it's just a really unique and different way of keeping score.
Once the point system makes sense, it's all skill and technique left. Every day during the week for 2 hours, these girls are practicing to be their very best for each upcoming match.
We work really hard, we train, run, practice our serves, everything every day.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
It takes a lot of muscle and endurance to perform at their very best. Working out and running especially is a big help and beneficial to their game. Not to mention, the coaches hold high expectations for each and every player.
So the day of the matches are always the best because we all hang out together. We bring food and like blankets. We hang out and we cheer each other on. Even if we aren't playing, we all go out and support the team.
With great coaches, lots of practice, and awesome teamwork, SKHS girls tennis has one thing in mind: winning.
50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20%.
Not everyone is an athlete, which is exactly why South offers numerous other clubs and activities for students to become involved. One of those being the SK Theater. So sit back and enjoy the show as Cameron Burke gives you the lowdown on the South Kitsap Theater.
As the curtain opens on any given theatrical production, the audience expects to be thoroughly entertained with a quality performance. Though this is true, The theater is also home to a large amount of hidden areas and some not-so-hidden classes. In order to shed some light on these topics, we are here to go behind the scenes of South Kitsap High School's theater department. Any good theater goes out of its way to keep certain things out of sight when actors are performing. The majority of these things are stored in the theater's giant walk-in closet beneath the stage, an area known as the trap. Hidden behind the audience are both the sound booth and light booth, where a crew member can control all musical and light effects seen by the audience on stage. Though these sound and light boards are controlled by their corresponding operators, the whole theater is controlled by Mr. Yingling and Mrs. Emmons, the two full-time acting teachers.
I started teaching theater because I love theater and I loved what it did for me as a student, and so I wanted to give other students that opportunity.
I also teach theater because this is the only thing I've ever wanted to do. I left high school and I told the previous teacher that I was going to come back and take his job, and I would do that by any means possible. So good thing is he retired and I didn't have to execute him. So
during school, the theater provides 4 classes: stagecraft in the morning to build sets and prepare for shows, acting techniques daily to teach basic acting skills, advanced acting to improve them, and acting ensemble to prepare the school's best actors for collegiate acting.
What do I like about acting? Everything. I like being able to go in front of people and amuse them because that is what I am best at. And of course they enjoy this as well.
I like it because you get to portray a different character and the people are fun and it's really rewarding, the very end performance.
After school, rehearsals for the school play commence. As seen in the rehearsals for the spring show Hamlet, actors run the show over and over to prepare it for a live audience. These rehearsals take months of hard work in order to produce the best show possible, but the actors believe that all that time is well worth it to entertain.
Well, my favorite part about being in the play is just hanging out with all my friends after school and, just doing something we all love to do. Like, we just hang out and act for like 2 to 3 hours, which is just awesome.
Theater is like a big, happy, theatrical, drama-filled family. The good drama, not the gossipy kind.
However, as with all theaters, eventually the curtain has to close, just waiting to be opened again.
Along with clubs to showcase talents, South also offers a multitude of community service clubs. Jesse Ransom takes us behind the scenes of South Kitsap's Key Club.
Just like any other community, South Kitsap has a lot of community service opportunities. Among these is the very involved yet practically unknown Key Club. Don't let the name fool you. This club isn't what the average passerby would assume.
They make keys. Lots of keys.
Key Club is, in fact, a community service organization that runs through Kiwanis Internationals. At South Kitsap High School, the Key Club advisor is Mrs. Painter. However, as advisor, she does not see her job as the person in charge of running the club or making all the decisions.
I just assist in putting that all together for them and help them find things that they need to make it a successful club.
The club also has officers who were elected the previous year and all have experienced the club firsthand. And of course, Key Club would be nothing without its members, which is why there is always room for more. SK Key Club has gotten assistance from and has assisted many local businesses and individuals. Many of their annual events are seasonal, such as trick-or-treating for UNICEF during Halloween or Christmas tree lots during the holidays. However, one of the biggest events of the year is the Dinner for Ada Projects, for which all the proceeds goes to their efforts in Bolivia. The club does local cleanups, Special Olympics, school carnivals, and the odd job here and there to help out wherever they can. You name it, Key Club has been there. Joining this club has many benefits, and any member could easily identify them.
Helping people is very fun.
College entrance credits for community service, but also I really just like helping people, and I've always wanted to make a difference in my community.
The benefits of joining Key Club is that you get to help your community and that you get community service hours.
And helping out the people we share this world with. And of course, to enjoy yourself while doing so.
It's kind of nice to be in the middle of something and know you're making that big of an impact.
There are so many different types of students here at South, and sometimes all that diversity can make unity a little difficult, which is why South hosts a night that brings students closer together. Claire Kabakunian takes us to that night of South's second annual Leadership Lock-In.
On February 25th, 2011, I, along with 80 other South Kitsap students, went somewhere that no SK student has gone before. These 80 selected students spent 10 hours from Friday night to Saturday morning locked in South Kitsap High School. Locked in with one primary goal: to work together to become better leaders. This is Lock-In 2011.
I've been planning for Leadership Lock-In for about, ever since like November.
Are you excited?
Of course. I'm excited, yeah.
My name is Megan Sigurdsson, and of course I'm excited.
Hopefully it'll go well. I mean, I feel really prepared, and we have a lot of people coming, and I hope it's just gonna go great.
I'm actually really excited for tonight because I get to hang out with my friends for a whole day, or a whole night pretty much, and like we get to play a bunch of games and just meet a bunch of new kids that I've never met before but I know are at South, so it'll be really interesting to see how that goes.
Why?
Because I went last year. Look. Proof. And I went last year and it was pretty fun. I was the jungle cat.
Muncie!
Yes!
How do you think tonight's gonna go?
I think tonight is gonna go very well. As you can see, there's so many people here already, but it will go well.
Once things got going, lock-in participants were put into groups and faced challenges throughout the night, exercising their minds, their bodies, and their trust for each other. The night went on with a lot more fun, talking, playing ninja, bonding, eating, and sweating. What else is there to expect on a night where 80 teenagers spend the night in school? But let's not forget that they were here to learn.
I learned how to become a better leader and to be a part of a team and to help contribute ideas to that team and to a certain goal.
Overall, Leadership Lock-In 2011 proved to be the most epic 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. excursion in the history of South Kitsap High School.
I guess you could say South Kitsap High School is just overflowing with talent. And how do we showcase these talents? Each year we put on a pageant called Mr. SK. Megan Murnane and Jasmine Hope give you the scoop on this fantastic beauty pageant.
In the theater on April 15th, this choreographed dance wasn't just for fun. It was also the yearly pageant, Mr. SK. These seniors participated for different reasons.
Well, it's my senior year. I just kind of want to show off what I got.
I don't know. I kind of always just imagined myself doing something like that. No reason in particular, but I mean, the title always sounds pretty good.
As for me, I want to do Mr. SK because I believe in the power of the individual.
When the curtain was drawn, the talent was showcased.
And from thy lips thy sin they have took. Sin, give me my sin once again. Dude, I don't want to see the script. Taking the way I am, I make it better. Redfish.
and coordination was challenged. These contestants prepared many hours to win the title of Mr. SK.
Well, I spent many hours, alone and together with others, preparing for this incredible, breathtaking event. I hope it was worth it.
Actually, my act involves a ukulele, and I've never played a ukulele. In fact, tomorrow is Mr. SK, and I just learned my ukulele part for it yesterday. It's the first time I ever picked it up, so look out for that.
The guys have been practicing for about a month and a half. They've met every Tuesday and Thursday afternoon to practice their group dance. They got their own talent together on their own, and we rehearsed yesterday before the show for a couple of hours, so they put a lot of time in.
At the end of the night, it was all up to the audience to determine the winner.
I think Connor Hartman will win. Or Connor, Jens, I don't know. One of them.
I think Connor Hartman will win.
It's hard to say. You know, I don't want to sway in any one direction or another, but I think we all have a pretty good idea, especially if you go to South Kitsap High School, who will be winning. So I'll just leave that question unanswered.
And the winner of the 2010-2011 8-month school year, specifically tonight on April 15th, on Mr. SK is...
Mr. SK is not only a pageant, but is also a fundraiser for the seniors to have an awesome grad night. If you missed it this year, be sure to go and support the new contestants next year.
I hope you've gotten to know just a little bit more about South Kitsap High School. And although there's so much more the school has to offer, that's all we have for you on this episode of Wolf Tracks. But don't worry, we'll be back before you know it.
What up, man? One more time for the bass. Let's kick started. Don't quit, I don't stop. Don't quit, I don't stop. Don't quit.